This video is the third part of your controlling case study, and it covers session 7. Particularly, in this video, we will demonstrate the integration of controlling with the production planning module. This will be done by creating a new work center with reference to one of the cost centers that we just created in your previous video. You will integrate this work center in the routing for manufacturing a motorcycle, which was created in the first case study, production planning. It will give you an opportunity to starting a new product costing. The integration between cost center accounting and production planning and control is the result of assessing work centers to cost centers. You will implement it based on the information that you use in the production planning case study. By definition, a work center is an organizational unit which is defined where and by whom an operation is performed. A work center has a specific availability capacity. The work capacity is evaluated using allocation rates that are determined by the cost centers and activity types. In order to start our case study, or this part of the case study, we'll create a work center. In order to do so, you need to type transaction CR01 and then supply the fields with the right information. The plant in which we are working on is 1000, and the work center that we are going to work is CRT and then the number that you has been working lately. So I'm gonna use 82. For this specific work center, we're gonna use a template. So we're going to copy the information that already exists in one of the work centers that is available in a plant, and we will copy that configuration into this new work center, which is CRT minus and your number. So for doing that, we're going to use as work center category the parameter 0003 and plant 1000, and as a template the work center assembly 4, which is 1420. Then you can click enter to verify that everything is correct, and then you need to select within the data selection all the options which are just aside from costing. Okay, then you can click enter. Now a new window appears, which is the cost center assignment. In here you need to type the start date from today's day. In this case I'm doing this in the 29th of October, and enter the cost center that you just created before. For this specific exercise I'm going to use CC AS 82 and then in the setup activity description we need to have a look at the activity attached to assembly, which in this case should be in the form of A and your number. Let's have a look at which options we have. Now we have the activity type related to this cost center. So this is the activity that we're going to use, and then as a formula you need to type SAP 001 and click enter, and the information related to that activity type and the formula will appear. Now you need to supply additional information for machine time and labor time. So now we need to use the same activity type, 82, or a different formula. In this case I'm going to use SAP 002 and for labor A82 SAP 003. Then you can click enter to verify the information is correct. And once you have checked that the information is correct, you can save your work center. So now the work center CRT -82 in plant 1000 has been created. Now we need to integrate this new work center with our routings. Because we want to integrate the new work center with your routings, you need to execute transaction CA02 and then you need to choose the routing of the material that you created in your production planning. In this case, the material of your motorcycle. I'm gonna use the motorcycle that I create in my production planning case study with plan 1000 and the key date of today's. Remember that you need to choose as key date the date in which you are running this transaction. Then you need to click enter, and then because now you want to integrate this, you need to type the new work center for the second operation of your routing. In this case, your work center is CRT82, and then you need to change the values and the activity types of your setup, machine and labor operations. For setup, you need to type 6 minutes and the activity type A, A82. For machine, you need to change the value to 60 minutes and the activity type A82. And for labor, 120 minutes and your activity type A82. And then click enter to confirm your data. Now that you has been filled out all the fields, you can save the configuration. Now the routing has been changed and saved. You have added a new work center evaluated with your activity type to the routing for assembling your motorcycle. As a result, the prices you just calculate will become effective during the next product costing. As you probably noticed, the new work center will be much efficient. So now we need to perform the new product cost estimate. For doing that, you need to execute transaction CK11N and then choose the material, in this case your motorcycle, the plan 1000, the costing variant is PPC1, the costing version is 1, and your costing lot size is 1. Press enter to confirm. In the next tab, in the dates, press enter to save the default dates. The system will now calculate the cost of your material based on the bill of materials and the changed routings. The evaluated bill of materials is displayed in the upper half of the screen. The manufacturing costs are estimated in €1,482.40 of euros. You can see this at the end of your report. Now you may want to change the layout. So in order to do so, click and select the layout 1 SAP 06. I forgot to first itemize the costs. So first of all, you need to go to cost and do the itemization, and then select the layout. As you can see, items 6, 7 and 8 in operation 20 contain the cost and second operation in the assembly routing with activity type of your assembly, rendered by work center CTR. Now you have all the values, which is 450, 45 and 90. You can see the allocation rates that have been charged for 6 minutes here, which is 1/10 of an hour, and then 1 hour, and then 2 hours, which was 120 minutes. Now you may want to change the layout. And then the layout that you need to select is 1 SAP 02. Now you have been changed the display. And then we're going to save this report. Now you need to select itemization and log, and your report is done. Congratulations, you have finished the controlling case study.